Alter Ego is the world's first singing avatar competition show. It's never been done as a series before.
All our competitors compete using their own digital alter ego instead of putting themselves as humans on stage.
We want these characters to feel like contestants on that stage.
This was like a huge leap beyond anything I've ever seen before, certainly beyond anything I've ever done before.
I didn't think it was going to even be possible to do, not because you can't have an avatar on stage, singing or motion body capture suit, but how do you actually do 10 of these performances in a day, keep it on budget, and keep it as elementary as you can to the network and to the producers on stage? No different than doing a show with live action people. We shoot the show as if it was live. It is a competition show. They cannot do it over again. So that's a lot of stress, relying on technology.
I was excited, but I was also nervous. I mean, I had concerns over feet being on the ground and tracking and mocap, all of those things, because you really are bringing two worlds together.
We're on this huge set in Hollywood. We've got all this audience. We've got these amazing judges, all these singers that we've flown in from around the country. It has to work.
Is this thing going to fall over? Is it going to go to the blue street of death? So you have to have a very reliable platform, like Unreal, to do a show like this. If the core and the foundation, we don't believe in it or we don't feel confident in it, there's no way we would have done this show.
We had just 10 weeks. We had to create 20 characters, 4 different wardrobe options each character with their own unique visual effects, as well as several visual effects that were tied to all characters.
Alter Ego actually really helps me a lot.
What?
Like this.
Wow. I'm really blown away by this technology.
We have 9 track cameras on the show. We have a motion capture volume that's the same size that we have on our stage, that's backstage. So all of that data from the motion capture, both the body and the face, go to the engines. The camera tracking goes to the engine. The lighting goes to the engine. And then from there, it gets composited on the stage. And we have our audience, we have our judges, and we have our hosts, and they all interact. They have cheap monitors all around the studio, and they can see everything that's happening. So they can engage right away with the show. The 2 most important features for us from Unreal would be the DMX that gives us the success to actually program a show quickly and efficiently, and then certainly the compositing so that you buy into the actual avatar on the stage. So all of that, to me, is crucial.
DMX allowed an unbelievable amount of control over the character. We were able to change character hair color, eye color, texture, control the effects, all through this DMX control panel.
You literally forgot that someone's backstage doing all of this, and there's this 3D rendered alter ego on stage.
The moment that I realized it was all going to work was when I was actually watching the show and really believing what I was seeing.
I really wanted access to this technology myself for a long time, and so I'm just incredibly stoked to be here.
This technology is pretty fantastic.
Very quickly, the contestants, the host, and the judges picked up this natural flow, and the technology didn't feel like it was inhibiting that flow. When it comes to crying, we would be watching our spy cam. If we saw that contestant nearly crying, we would cue the tears, and we would then go into Roxy's ear, let her know that the contestant was crying, and she would cry herself. And it was incredible how naturally everyone picked it up, to the point where the judges were, I can't believe I'm feeling emotion from this conversation.
The contestants loved the process. They really had a reason for wanting an alter ego, for wanting an avatar to perform for them. Some of them was stage fright, confidence. This way they could just focus on delivering the best performance they could. I think they were quite sad to say goodbye to their alter egos at the end.
The most surprising thing for me was that it actually worked to the way that we all expected it to work. And it was successful.
Alter Ego is probably the best example of the scale of what you can do. Watching them interact on a very normal TV production schedule was incredible, and I think is probably just the start of what can be done.